So from that point on, I knew we could get through anything. Yeah, but the other thing, though, is he lit a fire under me. I saw his passion and his excitement for the Lord, and I just thought, I'm not doing that. I'm not living for God. I'm not passionate about him. And so we got really involved in church. We got baptized out of obedience to Christ. We've never been the same since. So it's really changed our lives.
It's been a journey, and I want you to think that it's been easy. That once you accept Christ, that the road is smooth. It's rocky. It's not always a bed of roses. It takes a lot of work. As many of you may know, being married and having a family, being a believer or a follower of Christ, it's a difficult thing, but it's so worth it. To just give it to him, trust him, have faith. As Pastor Gary says, have faith all the way to sight. And that's my goal, to have my faith take me to when I see Jesus. And, being afflicted with a terminal disease gives you a lot of time to think. In August, when I stopped working here at this place, I loved serving all of the people here. I loved working side by side with Pastor Gary and the staff, being a part of the team. And it was a hard decision to make, but it was one that I had to do for my family, to start making memories, to start just living life with them and enjoying the time that we had together. We have a saying, every day we wake up is a gift from God. And we wake up and we say, hey, we got another day together. And it's pretty special. None of us knows when we're going to take our last breath here on this earth. For me, I know they give a time frame, but even that is wrong. Only person that knows is God, the Creator. He knows when my last day on this earth will be. And I'm trying to join him in what he's doing. At first, it wasn't that way. I told Pastor Gary at the men's Bible study one night that in September, October, after I had stopped working here, it got pretty tough. I was pretty emotional. I think a lot of it was I didn't know what to do with myself anymore. I was unhappy because I wasn't here working and helping, and the disease was getting worse. And it was getting hard to accept. Pride stepped in the way, and it caused a lot of friction between all of us. One day I told Lori, I said, you know what? Maybe I should just go end it. And it'd be easier for you and the kids to be, you're not going to have to worry about all the care that you're going to have to give me. And she told me to knock it off, and then God spoke to me, and I forget what else he said, but it wasn't pretty. But God told me to stop feeling sorry for myself. It's not about you, Eric. It kept ringing in my ear. It's not about you. It's about me and what your purpose is here on this earth. It's to glorify me and bring me glory and to serve me. Remember on Division Avenue when you told me if I saved your marriage and your family, that you would serve me all the days of your life. And I realized, you're right, God. I was failing. I wasn't bringing him glory. I wasn't honoring him. I wasn't growing closer to him. I was feeling sorry for myself. And so I started on a journey of serving him and directing people to him and trying to get people to see Jesus through me and my attitude, and started speaking at schools and churches, and finally, had the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. now a couple times and speak before Congress and get awareness out there about this disease that is afflicting more and more people every year. And really to get awareness out there so people know that that this disease is pretty bad. It's not a good disease to have. And but my peace and joy and the love that we have comes from our Savior. And nobody can take that away. We don't let anybody change that. We seek Him and His kingdom and His righteousness. And He allows us the peace and the joy to make it through every step of this disease. And, I can't imagine, Lori said, what our life would be if I hadn't changed and hadn't accepted Christ. I wouldn't have been able to, I don't want to think about that. My salvation is secure. I know where I'm going. If God chooses, if His will is to not heal me of this disease and take me to be with Him in heaven, I know where I'm going, and it's a much better place. Mm-hmm. It's nothing to be scared of. And, you talk about music down here. You should wait till we hear what's up there. I can't wait. And it's going to be amazing. But I have a lot of work to do down here. And we have a lot of work to do here at Wellspring. And I don't know what you guys are all of you that came in here, you may have strained relationships. You may have your own story. You may have came in here feeling down, not having joy, not having peace. You may have a disease. You may have whatever, lost your job. But cling to that hope and the joy that is our Savior, Jesus Christ. He's the only one that can deliver you through it. Whatever you came into tonight with, whatever baggage you have, give it up to God. Surrender it. Be free of it. While I have been battling this disease, God has been working out a lot of those issues, baggage, and allowing me to see what needed to be chiseled away. And He's been able to free me from a lot of that.